Hi Dad, I'm sorry I forgot to send you the exercises that I promised the other day, but actually this is a better idea because now we can exercise together, so when you want to do the exercises you can run the video or you can just remember them and do them without me. So the first exercise is for arm strength, and I'm going to show you the ways that you can vary it and make it harder or easier. So from any chair that has arms, what you're going to do is tricep dips. If you want to make them easier, keep your feet underneath of you, and then you're just going to raise and lower using your arms. Now it's important that you don't totally rest when you sit down. You just go up and down and lightly tap the chair. So let's go ahead and do 10. Okay, so now, if that's too easy, the way you can make it harder is by putting your feet further and further out. So the hardest, of course, would be if your feet are straight out, because then you're using all your body weight on your arms. And then, of course, make sure it is a sturdy chair with arms so that you don't, as your weight is pitched a little forward, that the chair doesn't fall over. And so then you're just going to raise up and down with your legs straight out, and that's going to make the exercise a lot harder. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so that's really, I think, the best one for arms, with helping you be able to get up from things. So now let's do some things for legs. So you can use your walker or another sturdy chair in front of you. And so you'll have one chair that you're sitting in, and then your chair in front of you for the exercise. So you can just stand up from your chair and grab hold of your walker or your sturdy chair. And then this one is heel rises. So you're just going to go up and down on your toes. Again, make sure you don't totally rest between each one. You just want to gently approach the ground and then come back up. You also don't want to just let go. You want to slowly decelerate. The way down is actually a better exercise than the way up. So then let's go ahead and do 10 of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now between each exercise you want to take a 30 to 60 second rest and then do another. If you can do them straight through, then your sets should be longer. So if that was way too easy to do 10, do 20 straight, then take a rest, and then do another 20. So I'm just going to start with just the 10 though. So then let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now here's another one that you can do for your legs. Again, you should be in the same position, holding on to the sturdy chair in front of you. One of the biggest reasons for falls is actually weakness of this muscle on the side of your hip. So you're going to be lifting your legs straight out. Hold on, and then lift straight out. Hopefully you can see this. I'm going to stand this way for a second so you can see the motion, and then I'll go back sideways. Now it's also important that you don't fully rest between each one. You want to just tap and go right back up. So we've already probably done about 10, so let's do another 10. And you're going to do this on each leg. So actually let's switch up. So we just did the left, now let's do the right for 10. Eight, 9, 10. And then for this one, if you're strong enough, you can switch back and forth. If you need a little bit of a rest, then go ahead and take your 30 to 60 seconds. And you can pause the video if it's too short. And then we'll go for the left again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now let's switch to the other leg again. If you need a rest, just pause the video for 30 to 60 seconds. And let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so then you have a little bit of a rest there. Now I think what we'll do is we'll sit down and do another arm exercise, and then we'll do one more leg exercise. So we switch it up to give your muscles a little bit of a rest. So this next one is really two things. It's about shoulder range of motion, but it's also about inflating your lungs. Because if you're not being too active, you might tend to not inflate your lungs all the way. Inflating the lungs all the way can help prevent things like pneumonia. So sitting in your comfortable chair, I just want you to take a deep breath in while you raise your arms up, and then exhale when you bring them down. Try to get your full range of motion, so inhale and exhale. That's 2. Inhale and exhale. That's 3. If this makes you lightheaded, just pause and breathe normally for a few minutes, because you may not be used to taking so many deep breaths. 5. Big inhale and exhale. And a big inhale and a big exhale. And a big inhale. I think that's 8 or 9. Exhale. Good, so then it's another arms. Now we're gonna do one more for legs, and this one for legs is gonna look a lot like the tricep dip that we did for arms. But this time what we're interested is you using your legs more than your arms. So I'll show it from the front, and then I'll turn my chair around to the side. So if you need to use your arms, do. If you can do it without, then do it without. But it's good to keep your chair close enough underneath of you so that if you poop out, you'll fall into the chair and the chair will catch you. And basically it's a squat. So you're gonna go up and down. So I'm going to turn my chair to the side. Now if you have knee problems, this might bother your knees. So if it bothers your knees, you'll need to keep your feet out further, and you will have to use your arms a little bit. It's best to keep the knees behind the toes for knee health. So let's do a few more of those. Let's call that 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now this one is harder the deeper you squat. So if you can't get all the way down, what you may want to do is keep that other chair close by. And really just pretend you're going to sit down, so you're really going to stick your butt out. Actually, I should take a little rest so that you can have a rest, or you can pause it. So then you're going to keep this for your balance, and you're just going to do a mini one. I think that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, for a little extra, you could squeeze the butt when you get to the top. 9, butt squeeze, and 10, butt squeeze. So that should be enough of a workout to start. When you're ready for more exercises, let me know, and I'll send you another video. Bye, Dad.